Okay, this is chapter 2, and what we're looking at here is an Excel file that keeps track of products in a biking company. Okay, and we've got products here, and then here's a tab for categories. These are all the categories and a category code. Here are colors, and this is their analysis where they do some pivot tables of the number of colors, of category, and a count of size, okay, for different products. So let's go back to the products catalog, and if we take a look here, the first 3 worksheets, okay, they are these are, we've got mapping between the codes. Like if we looked at, I just want to make sure you saw this. If we looked at the category code is VE for vests, SH for shorts, WB for bottles and cages, and we go back to products, and we've got a category code here that corresponds to those things. Okay, but we don't see right now how they connect to each other. The 4th worksheet has 3 pivot tables. All right, that's what that is. That's what the analysis is. So let's go back here. So in the products worksheet, I'm going to click on the category code. All right, and notice that this, you can follow along in a worksheet if you want to, or you can just watch this. But I don't know, in some ways doing it yourself helps you appreciate how much went into this worksheet, okay? But you can see, we click here and you can see up in the formula bar, this is equal to left C3 2. And what that means is that it returns the 2 leftmost characters from column C. Okay, so column C, row 3, the 2 leftmost characters, these 2, the VE. Okay, all right. If we go to G2, go to the next one, this returns the rightmost characters from cell C3, or the 2 rightmost characters from cell C3. So if we go to cell 3 over here, it takes the 2 rightmost characters, there, Kitty, 2 rightmost characters, and returns the one on the right. Okay, 2 characters over there. And if we go into H2 here, then this gets a little bit more complicated. Okay, this formula, if we just watch the formula bar here, returns the code that represents the product size. And it just gets a little complex. The inner formula searches for the character, searches for this hyphen right there. That's what it looks for. And in the product number, it's cell C2. Okay, starting from character 8. Okay, so it starts at character 8 in row C3, and it returns that. That's what it's looking for. It returns the location of the character. Then in the mid function, okay, this is the mid function here. Then the mid function returns a 3-digit substring. So that's this piece right here. Okay, so these parentheses right here, okay, are the mid function. From this group, it returns the a 3-digit substring. That's what it is. Let's see. Then the substring may contain a leading or a trailing dash character, and the substitute function, this one on the outside, gets rid of that. It gets rid of the dash. Okay, that's what it does. So that's a lot of code for one to return an M. You know, that's really a lot of work, and it's okay until things starts to change. Well, it's not okay. It's difficult to develop, but you have to maintain it too. That's the other problem. All right, so then what else do we have? If we look at F2, this is a lookup. So it looks up F3 on the categories tab, columns A to B, and it returns the 2nd column. Okay, that's what it does. And then the last one for color does a lookup on the color cell G3 from the colors tab. All right, here, rows or columns A to B, and then returns the second column, which is the blue color. All right, so if you are like a power user, it wouldn't be difficult to implement these formulas that we just went through, But if you're not a Power user, you can copy and paste it to a new worksheet and use that. But what if you've got to update the workbook on a weekly basis? Okay, let's say that you get constant product updates, or you need to perform a repetitive sequence of copies and pastes, which might lead to all kinds of human errors and miscalculation. So what we're going to do is do a better way. We're going to work through a better way to do this using Power Query.